Hey, this is Curtis Hyde with Colorado Computer Support, and thanks for joining me for this week's Tuesday Tech Tip. I really appreciate it as always. Well, do you ever find yourself paying your bills online, or do you pay your bills online? Because myself included right here, I pay a lot of my bills online. It makes things easy, quick, convenient. You can set up auto pay, makes life very simple. But there is a big thing on the rise right now that a lot of people aren't really recognizing until it's too late. And it's the aspect that scammers are phishing you to go to a website that looks real but is not, asking you to pay a bill, such as maybe your cell phone, a car payment, even vehicle registration, to have you type in your credit card information, stealing that, and then going on and then forging your information and scamming you into all of your information. So a couple of things you look out in the aspect of when this happens is when you go online to pay a bill, especially if it's a new bill or something you don't pay very often, is verifying where you're going. If you receive an email for it, it's best not to use the link in the email to go to it, because that's how they try and phish you to go to fake sites. Or if you simply Google where you're going to, say if you have a cell phone carrier and you Google your cell phone carrier's information to go to their website and just say, let's say you use Verizon or AT&T or Sprint to pay a bill. Scammers are building websites that look the exact same and doing better with SEO to put the website higher up in the search engine optimization, to where you're going to click it and go on there to pay a bill that is not actually the real website. So you can make sure you're verifying where you're going, call the company to find out, hey, what is the exact website I should be going to pay this bill? That way you're hearing from them directly about what you should do, so that way you can avoid what you're looking for when you're trying to pay a bill. Now, one thing you can look out for too is when you hop online to pay a bill and they start asking you a ton of questions that seem very unusual for what you typically do just to make a payment on a credit card or a payment on a car or a cell phone. That's one thing to look out for, is because scammers are going to ask an abundance of questions to try and steal more and more about your identity as they're trying to take that credit card payment at the exact same time. So just be wary, be safe, make sure you're taking the extra steps as needed to when you make a payment, just to protect yourself in the long run. I know it can take a couple minutes longer, but that will save you a lot of headache with months or even years of repercussions of what could happen if you put your information in the wrong hands. If you do have any further questions, feel free to give us a phone call. We're Colorado Computer Support. We're experts at what we do. You can always reach us at 719-439-0599 or find us on the web at www.coloradosupport.com. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week for the next Tuesday Tech Tip.